bickering on the field, a little pushing and shoving pregame, but
they
we
don't,
don't mind that
we
type
don't
of
like each
intensity
other.
and
See,
enthusiasm. Coach did warn his team,
bro,
that
Guffey,
they
take this
cannot
back
have
on that
kind of
bitch
stuff
ass.
after the whistle. He wants them to play clean.
So first look at this offense with the conference championship and bragging rights on the line. Joe, we'll see if there's any sign of nerves here in the early going.
Well, there's always going to be nerves because there's a championship on the line. But you throw on top of that the fact that this is a rivalry game, and there can be a lot of emotion going on as well. I think the team that can sit into the details first, that's the one that's going to have the advantage. Not play through emotion, but play through the details of the offense.
Second down after that previous play. Powers through. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joe. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
You'll get the first down yards before they finally bring
that linebacker is a
boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on the success now after running the football on second. You can start to get to the play action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
The game makes it second and medium. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I'm a big fan of this back. He understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
They bring him down, but a solid game moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Man, this is such a solid job of attacking the defense with your best players. And we understood coming into this game, the coaching staff said, hey, listen, our wide receiver is going to have to touch the football. Whether we're throwing it to him in traditional passing concepts, maybe a screen, or here in the run game, he's going to impact the game. And this is a nice, solid game, really an explosive play on the outside.
He hands it off from the gun. When they bring him down, looks like inches short of the marker.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Bobcats. Powers into the end zone. You can't have a better start than that in a championship game. Right out of the gate, Joe, executing beautifully, and they draw first blood with that long drive.
Chris, it's goal number 1 for your offense to go out there, establish a rhythm, but try to get that first score of the game. That's exactly what they're able to do. Here's what I loved about it was the execution. Quarterback played well, offensive line played well, right down the field. What great rhythm they established here on the first drive.
So Miami, Ohio's offense comes out for their first possession today. Some of the impact players we expect to step up today. Look, their teams are in position to win a conference championship, Joel. It's time for these guys to perform.
Chris, the reality is that if you performed really well during the course of the year, you're also a leader. So it's not just what you can do from a production standpoint, but when you get into a championship environment, how do you lead? What are the things that you do and say that elevates the play of your teammates around you?
Getting set. Here's second down. Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up an important third down play. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down.
You're dicking me, bro. What?
They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. The Red Hawks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down. Looking to throw the football. And the completion made. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Brought down short of the marker.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. And the Redhawks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here's a quick throw off the play fake.
Shit, Bryce.
He will be stuffed for no gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Second down, we're going to throw it. Checks this down to the running back. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Ohio is on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Oh, the pocket collapsing.
Let's go!
As he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust. Boy, you can see the emphasis in the game plan from this defense. They know that they're going to see these types of concepts from this offense all day long, and they're ready for it here early in this game, and they create an obvious passing situation. This is exactly what they're going to need to do the rest of the game. Give their pass rush an opportunity on these long yardage situations.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The game is
33. You missed your fucking block, buddy.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on the first down.
We're gonna try to throw the ball, I guess, right here.
Stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after him.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I would go for this.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. QB keeper all the way. He's got space on a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down.
Shit, baby.
Could be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
This is exactly what this defense was so concerned about. In our meetings with this defensive coordinator, he talked about the fact that they've got so many weapons to defend. Guys on the outside, guys in the backfield. But then the real key is at the quarterback. He can become a threat as a runner. And here on the designed run, it's an explosive play for this offense. Just so many threats to try to defend.
First down and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious pass.
Breaks into the clear. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. And the Bobcats hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They're going to run it. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Down he goes. It's a sack. Here comes third and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. He's running out of time here. Oh, he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On first and 10, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for...
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
Here comes the pressure.
Shit.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. The Red Hawks will have to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And it's taken at the 25. But he's got some space here. And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. The backs got it on a counter. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Bobcats looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out.
Jesus, he just jumped over my guy. Like, he's fucking nuts.
This 4-3 style defense, you know, it's so common, but really the ones that can run it effectively, Chris, they're the teams that have the pass rushers on the edge, and these defensive ends that can not only set the edge, but also get after the quarterback. I think it's rare to find a player that can do that, but clearly they've got one.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Coming after him. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver. And the Bobcats will bring their punt team on the field now. Oof. And they'll kick it away here.
Fucking please go out of bounds.
Oh, it landed.
Oh!
But a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Movement here from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, look out, he's got open space. And now a timeout call by the offense. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. 1 more play before they head to the locker room. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. A great regular season, and now an entertaining first half in this MAC championship.
And the Bobcats will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Redhawks offense retakes the field now. We get the second half started with a running play. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the pressure's on. Oh, takes a hit but lets it fly. The pass is intercepted.
I'll take it.
Nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the 3rd quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the court.
Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Really good play call here offensively. They're going to go with this read option, so they're going to read the in man on the line of scrimmage. And as he crashes down towards the back, the quarterback just keeps it. What I love about it is his athleticism on the outside. You can see that he's got some skill and some speed, and he's able to pick up a really nice game here. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Bobcats will crank up the tempo.
Crank it up, crank it up.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. Has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going.
Got an opening here. He's in the clear. And he runs it into the score.
Should have parted like the Red Sea.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays to the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional
my line cannot
that's
hold
exactly
for
when
1
they're set up
second.
to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Grab down the middle. It's Bowman. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Okay, that was a great pass.
Anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really
sees an opening. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Tackled short of the first down. It's getting 4th and 1.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. And the Bobcats come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Nowhere to run up the middle.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Now they call a run. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. Ohio has the lead here, Joe. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Keeping it on the ground here. It's a
no.
Short of the goal line. They get him to the ground, heads up by the offense to keep. But he's still short of the marker. So hang on here. We got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will work. And he's in. Touchdown, Bobcats. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Reporting from the Miami University sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Throw to the running back in the flat.
Dude, what the
Goes out of bounds,
fuck?
but a solid gain that moves the ball outside the 40.
Nice completion for a first down, but in a 2-possession game, they've got to get going. I've always thought you've got to set a time limit for yourself. They need to score by about 155 if they feel like they're going to come back in this game.
Delayed handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, Chris, this defense seems to be prepared for everything. They don't blitz here. Looks like they're trying to defend the pass, but the defensive line is doing such a good job of getting off of blocks, and they're able to stop this draw.
Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 25. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. And the Redhawks are in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's got it near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, Miami of Ohio. Great catch when they desperately needed it. So they'll bring in the jumbo formation as they try for the two-point conversion.
Tight ends are such a threat in this area of the field. And, Chris, you've got to go to the matchups, the big body players. This is like basketball on grass. Post them up, throw it in the end zone, and it's a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. The Ohio offense back out there now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. Senior offensive lineman. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Chris, I think he's a bit rattled here. Sometimes you see the mechanics falter, and in particular footwork, and you can tell that the game is moving too fast for the quarterback, and that's what I'm seeing right now. He's not stepping through his drop. He throws this off his back foot, and it's totally inaccurate.
Get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
I really love the versatility that they're using offensively here, getting everybody the ball. All these weapons need to touch the ball, and for a wide receiver, it's not always how many times you target them in the passing game, but how many times they can affect the game just touching the rock. And here they're able to get the wide receiver the ball, and you can tell he's electric, and he's able to go and create a nice explosive run for him. Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first. This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on, and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Oh, buddy.
They cannot connect on the deep ball. And the Bobcats will bring their punt team onto the field when he comes for his second punt of the game. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. This one will be fair caught. And the Redhawks offense retakes the field now. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Wants to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Dumps it down to the back. Caught.
Yo, he ran backward. What the fuck?
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Caught behind the line. It's Reynolds. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Short game makes it 2nd and long. It's tough against a defense like this. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now. Another clutch play for this quarterback who's having a very solid championship game, Joel. He shows the confidence they have in him in this must-win moment.
Chris, you hit it on the head. It's about the confidence, and you can see that confidence come out in the decisions that he is making. That ball is going to the proper spot. He is playing so efficient right now, and this game is going to be on his shoulders the rest of the way.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He lets it rip.
Oh, he fucking dropped it.
That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone.
He fucking dropped that.
Red Hawks. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
That's just a great job of clutching up by your offense and driving the field and putting it in the end zone. Now you try to get that two-point conversion. But with this amount of time remaining, even if you don't get it, at least you know what you need here on ensuing possessions.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Inside the 35. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their second. Not ideal. You give up first down yardage, then have to burn a timeout. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Pounding away with the run game. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. And now the defense will spend their third and final timeout. Chance to strategize for this second down play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship. The Bobcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Lots of things to celebrate for this group. They win the conference championship. That's huge. But, Joel, it feels like every time these two teams collide, there's a lot at stake, and that makes today even sweeter.
Chris, to that point, if these players and coaches were being honest, I think they would probably tell you that the win over their rival is actually what they love even more than a conference championship here today. But nonetheless, they are champions of this conference. What a great accomplishment. And we'll see what their playoff future holds for them. This is a group that's created a lot of momentum, and I certainly can't wait to see them play in the future.
One final salute for our conference champions today, and we'll see you at the College Football Playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.